Thank you, Jay. The cleanup is really just starting all throughout parts of Kansas after tornadoes hit numerous counties last night. In Grinnell, that's Gove County, about 250 people live there. It's between Oakley and Quinter. The tornado took out the west side of Grinnell. So much destruction, but when you look at this, no deaths from the storm, no major injuries, according to sheriff's deputies there. KAKE's Deb Ferris is in Grinnell to show us.
We are standing in the middle of the devastation on the west side of Grinnell. You can see all the damage from that tornado. Some of the houses actually ripped from their foundations, nothing left. Also the trees, they're stripped of all their leaves, debris stuck inside of them. As this community continues to come together and clean up, they say they will not let this destroy their spirit. The sound of tractors, trucks, and chainsaws are taking over Grinnell on this Monday after a tornado hit the town Sunday night. Dennis Moose shot this video on his cell phone as the tornado passed in front of his house.
It just hit while I was watching TV. I thought it was going to go east of town, and it was right here on top of us.
Moose lives close to the Catholic church in town. He's also a member. He quickly ran down the street to find this, the roof torn off.
The outside looked bad, but the inside was perfect. I mean, pardon me, the Lord was saying, I'm here.
And when you looked inside, what'd you see?
Just what I showed you in that picture, the tabernacle, everything. Nothing happened.
Candles?
The candles were lit, like it was just a peaceful day.
Father Brian Logger grew up here. He came quickly from his nearby parish to see just how bad it was and found the same, those candles still glowing.
The word that I was using, it was just a peaceful place in which there was a storm raging outside, and yet it was still peaceful on the inside. And so I think it's just a story of our own lives.
And that raging storm did a lot of damage. The sheriff says it destroyed at least 15 to 20 homes, but it hasn't destroyed any lives.
I can't believe that no one was hurt, like bumps and bruises. How's that even possible? When there's houses completely gone, how's that even possible?
People from all across the area are working hard to help clean up the mess left behind by the storms.
But we got people from Sheridan County, Foot Cattle came down. They provided food for us, water. Everybody, fluids, a lot of fluids have been donated. Everybody's come together.
Always.
Yep.
Small Kansas
Yep.
town. Always.
That's why we like to live here.
At this hour, the power is still out in the town of Grinnell. You can see power poles are snapped, barely hanging on from that tornado that came through here. The sheriff says right now he doesn't need any more help, but he's definitely not going to turn anyone away as this town continues to rebuild and get back on its feet. In Grinnell, Deb Ferris, KAKE News on your side.